Sahih Al-Bukhari 2940, 2941, narrated Abdullah bin Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam wrote to Kaisar and invited him to Islam and sent him his letter with Dihya Al-Kalbi home to Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, ordered to hand it over to the Governor of Busra, who would forward to Kaisar. Kaisar, as a sign of gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, had walked from Hind to Al-Ya'i, Jerusalem, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had granted him victory over his Persian force. So when the letter of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam reached Kaisar, he said after reading it, "Seek for me anyone of his people, Arabs of Quraysh tribe, if present here, in order to ask him about Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam." At that time, Abu Sufyan bin Harb radiallahu ta'ala anhu was in Sham with some men from Quraysh who had come to Sham as merchants during the truce that had been concluded between Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the infidels of Quraysh. Abu Sufyan radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, "Sir Messenger found us somewhere in Sham, so he took me and my companions to Aliyah, and we were admitted into Kaisar court to find him sitting in his royal court wearing a crown and surrounded by the senior dignitaries of Byzantine." He said to his translator, "Ask them who amongst them is a close relation to the man who claims to be a prophet." Abu Sufyan radiallahu ta'ala anhu added, "I replied, I am the nearest relative to him." He asked, "What degree of relationship do you have with him?" I replied, "He is my cousin, and there was none of Bani Abu Manaf in the caravan except myself." Kaisar said, "Let him come nearer." He then ordered that my companions stand behind me near my shoulder, and said to his translator, "Tell his companions that I am going to ask this man about the man who claims to be a prophet. If he tells a lie, they should contradict him immediately." Abu Sufyan radiallahu ta'ala anhu added, "By Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, had it not been shameful that my companions label me liar, I would not have spoken the truth about him when he asked me. But if considered it shameful to be called a liar by my companions, so I told that truth." He then said to his translator, "Ask him what kind of family does he belong to?" I replied, "He belongs to be a noble family."